There are a lot of questions in the universe, and with those questions come answers. To find out what those answers are, let's ask why. I want to do something a little different, and I want to have a little talk with you guys. I want to talk about an argument that a lot of fans and creators of Plush videos use to write up bad videos. And that argument is, it's just a Plush video. Now, saying this is like people telling critics it's just a kid's show or it's just a cartoon to bad episodes of something like SpongeBob. And those two arguments are pretty much the same, as in they're bad arguments. Terrible arguments, really. This is because it's just a Plush video is pretty much used to excuse laziness, and it almost never works. Take a look at something like the Super Plush Bros. Do you really think videos like Finding Toad or the April Fool's Day special would look any better when you use the "it's just a Plush video" excuse? No! No, they wouldn't. A bad video is a bad video. And that argument won't make your video look better. In fact, you're making it look worse. Which is why I'm here now. I'm going to list 5 reasons why I think it's just a Plush video is a bad argument. Let's get started. So my first reason is, well, I've already said it. You're using this argument to excuse laziness in Plush videos. If you really think you've created a good piece of media for everyone to see, then you better have some damn good justification for any criticism launched to it. Now, before you go to my Plush video or the comments and start calling me a hypocrite, I have never and will never use this argument to justify the criticism launched at my content. And yes, I am aware that at a time, I had bad videos. And I still do, even in seasons 5 and 6 of my series. Dragon Ninjas, The Ticket Disaster, Flower Power, and The Guard Dog. However, I learned from my mistakes, and I try to improve on them in the future. As for others, they try to shield the criticism they receive on a video with the "it's just a Plush video" excuse, which is not good at all. You need to face the criticism of your video, reasonable criticism of course, and if you have something to justify said criticism that's not "it's just a Plush video", use it and have a discussion with the person who delivered the criticism, but be respectful. The person was only trying to help. Moving on to my second reason, the "it's just a Plush video" argument, when you really think about it, makes no sense. If it's apparently just a Plush video, why are you making Plush videos at all? It contradicts the point you're trying to make. If you truly believe your video has no flaws whatsoever, even though in some people's eyes the video is flawed, don't shield yourself from the criticism you get on said video with "it's just a Plush video". You're making yourself look incredibly lazy and contradicting your own point of "I disagree with this". Do you really think that "it's just a Plush video" excuse could justify the fact that half of or most of a video could be cut out and the main plot wouldn't change at all, if not be much better? No, it wouldn't. So good luck trying to use that excuse to try to justify the fact that all logic in a video was flushed down a toilet after being thrown in a blender and run over by 50 trucks. My third reason may not be the biggest reason, but it's pretty huge when you think about it. When you use the "it's just a Plush video" excuse, you're basically telling your viewers, I don't give 2 craps about your opinion, now get off the face of the earth. To put it shortly, it's basically an insult to the person who is giving criticism. Insulting because you're saying Plush videos don't need to be good. And don't worry, I will expand on this topic. However, I want to say this. If you didn't already know, I previously reviewed Super Mario Maker's Stuck in the Closet, Lego Mario Bros. Morton's Pet, and Super Mario Logan's Jeffy's Driver's License. All 3 videos were insultingly terrible, and using the "it's just a Plush video" excuse puts these videos at a whole new level of terrible because you know that there are problems with them, yet you don't care enough to fix them. I know I use the word insulting to describe videos a lot on this channel, but there's really no other way to describe it. Now, my fourth reason may sound very familiar, but it's a pretty big reason why this argument is absolutely terrible. You see, it can also be used to justify characters being out of character just to fit the plot, and you can already see where this is going. This defense is basically saying characters don't have to be characters. which is horrible because the characters of a Plush video are basically the main element of Plush videos. And if you say it's just a Plush video to excuse the fact that the characters are so far off from their actual personalities, it really says a lot about what low standards you have for what is acceptable on YouTube. And no, I'm not going to end this segment of the video without talking about the most infamous and egregious offender of this, Jeffy. SML fanboys pretty much use the "it's just a Plush video" excuse every time people say they don't like Jeffy. One of the biggest offenders of the horrible fanboyization of Jeffy isn't Jeffy's biggest fear, which is such a horrible excuse for a YouTube video that things like this legitimately make me wish that this franchise was killed off long ago so I wouldn't have the displeasure of seeing the face of such a complete waste of space and oxygen on what is arguably the most miserable excuse for entertainment I've ever seen, rivaling Teen Titans Go, Lego Mario Bros. And Fairy Odd Parrot Season 10. Sorry, where was I? Alright. You need to put effort into making your characters actually characters, and not excuse lazy character portrayals as it's just a Plush video, because that makes it look worse, because now you look like you don't care enough to actually make good characters. Now here is the biggest reason why the "it's just a Plush video" argument is a terrible argument. This argument basically says to people with legitimate criticism for your video, I don't care. Deal with it. Let's compare this argument to something else to show how bad this is. This argument is as insulting as the Teen Titans Go episodes that basically tell critics of the show to screw off. What makes this worse is that in some cases, this means that creators will never change no matter what he says, and basically says, "La la la, I can't hear you," which pisses me off to no end. When you ignore the criticism of your video and say, "it's just a Plush video," you're slowly losing an audience and choosing to say screw it to the very concept of putting effort into your work. Remember earlier when I said that this argument also says that Plush videos don't need to be good? I meant that. Instead of actually putting some effort into Plush videos, people like SMLs or Super Plush Bros just spit out videos and either say screw you or "it's just a Plush video, deal with it," without actually responding to the criticism that is presented, or just expect fans to do the same thing. This happens with Plush YouTubers like Action Mario Bros, Nick1121, Baby Mario Bros, and Super Mario Logan, because they just don't care about the content they're making and prioritize just getting the videos out instead of making sure that they have a cohesive plot and making sure that they have logical justification for any criticism that might be launched at the video. In the first 2 minutes of my review of the Lego Mario Bros. Video Zombie Apocalypse, I said that if people had a different attitude towards Plush videos other than "it's just a Plush video, therefore deal with it," then the Plush community would be a lot better. Let me follow up on that statement. Like I said in the video, if people actually put some damn effort into their videos and didn't shield the criticism of their work with "it's just a Plush video," I wouldn't be making this video and writing 3 pages about this subject. With channels like the Super Plush Bros, Lego Mario Bros, and most egregiously Super Mario Michael or Super Mario Ryan, it's just so easy to see what little effort they put into their videos, and you can easily see how they just have the attitude of just deal with it to criticism launched at their content. I don't think I asked for much for a Plush video. All I ask is for good characters, a logical story that makes sense of the world that you've created, and most importantly, effort. Is it too much to ask for those 3 things in a Plush video? Now, some of you are ready to go in the comments and still say, "it's just a Plush video. It doesn't have to be cohesive." And here's my question. If that's the case, then I'd like to ask why Plush YouTubers like Nintendo Boy, Sir Mario Alex, or Luigi World 101 don't have these problems. Wait, don't actually answer that, because I have the answer for you. It's easy. If there's anything I want you guys to take off of this channel, is that making Plush videos is so easy. Sure, it might take a lot of hard work, but that's how it should be. The reasons these channels are actually good is because they actually get up off their ass and put the time into making good videos. The biggest problem with this community, and the biggest reason why we get so many videos like Mario's Coin, Stuck in the Closet, Bowser's Restaurant, and Morton's Pet, is that Plush YouTubers want praise, but are not willing to commit a few hours or days into getting and deserving that praise. Things like the implications in Mario's coins don't happen because it's difficult to make Plush videos. It happens because you don't try, yet you want praise when you can't even be bothered to reach the bare minimum. It's not that hard to make a decent Plush video, and yet so many people make so many horrible Plush videos, and yet they expect praise for it. Well, guess what? These videos suck. Stop pretending they don't. When I see the next video off of your channels, I better not see you guys storming YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter saying that this video you put a lot of hard work into and go like it, unless you actually bother to get up off your ass, think about the video for more than 10 seconds, and actually tried. It's not about it being hard. It's not about the fact that you don't know how to make a good video. You do. You just need to get up off your ass and actually try. The praise I give to Nintendo Boy, Luigi World 101, Super Mario Alex, and Super Mario 134 isn't just about the editing and special effects and good writing. They also have something that most Plush YouTubers don't have. A damn spine.